Like and subscribe right now, or you're going to have bad luck for the rest of the week.
Being a star is no easy job, as there are a lot of things running in the background of celebrities' lives that are not always shown in the media. Behind the lens of the camera or behind the glass of the studio, famous stars have to deal with a lot of stress that challenges their mental health, leading to dangerous, addictive, and self-destructive behavior. All of these contribute to the early aging of these stars that affect the peak of their career, their physical appearance starting to match all of the stress and exhaustion that they may endure over the years. From Jessica Simpson to our favorite forgotten child star, here are 10 celebrities who aged terribly wrong. Let's dig into it. Number 10. Jessica Simpson. Everyone remembers the time when Jessica Simpson had a really great body that would look so good in those brilliant outfits, which were sometimes barely seen. But we mostly care about the body, and we definitely would know what her body looks like. But that isn't the only body Jessica has had. She is known for having different sizes of body because, well, she has been almost every size in her life. As we all know, she has a clothing line. She makes clothes for all the sizes there is because she knows it from experience that women experience different weights from time to time. So she needs to be versatile so she can sell more clothes and also care about women who buy them. Jessica is under fire from the media for a long time, and that put her in a state of depression. She also came out with comments saying that she gets underestimated when it comes to her weight and talent, so now she has trainers, and with a really good and expensive diet, she has managed to get her weight back under control so no one can talk about her weight behind her back. Jessica was able to naturally gain weight due to pregnancies, but with time and effort she was able to get slim again. Maintaining a good figure is a challenge, but probably not for her, as she has been able to do it with ease. Number 9. Demi Lovato. If you're a 90s child, you probably watched Barney and Friends in your free time. And if you didn't, we feel sorry for your childhood. She had a young child star who went on to shock the world with her amazing life. Yes, we are talking about Demi Lovato. She went on to star in the famous timeless movie Camp Rock. Even as a teenager, she was a successful singer and a movie star who became everyone's favorite. But just like most famous teens, she couldn't deal with stardom. Demi had struggled with a lot of issues in her life, which have been devastating on her personal and social life. But she claims that the problem with food is the biggest problem she has had to face growing up, and even after becoming famous, when she was expected to look great with a good figure. According to her, at a young age, she developed an eating disorder and couldn't stop obsessing over food. That led to saying no to diets as they became really hard to manage. With all that, she gained weight naturally, but that didn't put her in any worse state. She has said it and shows off too that she is really proud of her weight and doesn't mind having an extra few pounds. In fact, she prefers it like that. Number 8. Kate Moss. For a 46-year-old, wrinkles and other symptoms of old age seemed far-fetched. Kate Moss broke into the British fashion industry in 1988, and since then she remains a force to be reckoned with. Her most apparent signs of aging are visible in her laughter lines due to her life as a youngster. Her crow's feet are attributed to her thin skin and shrinking cartilage around the eyes. In the past 20 years, Kate has lived life to the fullest. She is known for attending alcohol-fueled parties spanning several days. This remains one of the contributing factors to early aging. Her breakup with the father of her daughter, Leela Grace, and her relationship with a drug addict didn't help her youthful days. She didn't have a perfect set of teeth either, but her dentition quality has deteriorated. Her teeth are stained with nicotine, which adds more years to her age. Those previously charming teeth are now discolored, crooked, and overcrowded. At age 46, her cheekbones are no longer prominent, unlike what we saw in the early 1990s. Well, she has carefully avoided Botox and has gone for fillers instead to avoid that fake look. Number 7. Amanda Bynes. Amanda Bynes was the ultimate scene stealer in the 2010 teen comedy Easy A. Bynes worked alongside Emma Stone in the critically acclaimed film in the role of Marianne Bryant, a devout Christian, but shortly before the release of Easy A, Bynes shocked fans, announcing her indefinite hiatus from acting, which lasted a long time, and that's when the screw-ups began. In 2012, the former actress was charged with a DUI. Within the next 2 years, Bynes found more trouble with a reckless endangerment charge, marijuana possession, and setting a fire in a stranger's driveway. After seeking help from loved ones and medical professionals, Bynes announced that she was diagnosed with bipolar disorder in late 2014. She managed to find sobriety and took responsibility for her past erratic behavior, which she adamantly credited to her substance abuse. Number 6. Meg Ryan. Meg Ryan was the actress dominating the world of romantic dramas back in her heyday, such as her time in You've Got Mail and Sleepless in Seattle, where she starred alongside the equally sought-after Tom Hanks. Her unique acting style, teamed with her blonde hair, blue-eyed, wrinkle-free look, meant that Meg Ryan turned most people's heads in any movie premiere, with special thanks to her anti-aging creams. Meg dominated the 1990s with her movie roles, but could she keep it up with the demands of Hollywood? At 58 years old, the world can barely recognize the actress, and who can blame anyone? Meg Ryan is rumored to have undergone several plastic surgeries in a bid to remain line-free in her age. Sadly, it is also reported that the swelling to her face is an allergic reaction to collagen implants she had used. There's something to be said for aging gracefully, as that sounds pretty painful. Ouch! Number 5. Axl Rose. Being a rocker in the 80s sounds like the most incredible experience, so what about being the lead singer of none other than Guns N' Roses? Well, for Axl Rose, he has gotten to live through the whole crazy experience firsthand. Axl was the definition of a bad boy ever since he was a teenager. In a psychiatrist report, he had lost all touch with reality. But hasn't every teenager at some point? Axl seemed determined to rebel as much as possible while growing up, but even rebel rock stars became mainstream when it came to aging, and they too elect for plastic surgery and Botox treatments. After not consulting any of his bandmates, Axl brought all their careers to an end as he never re-signed the band's contract. So, after a somewhat impromptu hiatus, the group made its major comeback in 2001. Axl Rose has spent most of his life in private, but fans were left shocked to see the difference in the singer's appearance after so many years away. While he maintains his signature look with a bandana and leather jacket, trying to stay as young as a sweet child hasn't been so easy. Axl definitely has had cosmetic procedures. Well, welcome to Botox Jungle. Number 4. Britney Spears. When it comes to pop princesses of the noughties, Britney Spears was at the top of nearly everyone's list. The teenager shot to fame when she recorded the singles Baby One More Time, followed by Oops, I Did It Again, which quickly dominated the world. After years of singing into our hairbrushes, most of us had dreams at some point of growing up to become the princess of pop ourselves. Britney even bagged Justin Timberlake. The double denim was couple goals. After the famous head-shaving moment back in 2007, Britney has had a very real and very public struggle to make her way back to the top. Our beloved singer has been in and out of rehab over the past several years, as well as fighting to see her children. Although the fight was long, Britney appears to have come out on the other side. Number 3. Brendan Fraser. Brendan Fraser was a genre-jumping action movie actor who watched his career peak in the late 90s, largely because of his leading role in The Mummy. Later, both his career and personal life started following a descending arc as he got divorced and was obligated to pay an extravagant $900,000 yearly alimony to his wife. The once attractive actor has become, after all these adventures, exhausted, and the mental stress seems to start matching his physical appearance too. Number 2. Johnny Depp. Actor, producer, and musician Johnny Depp is one of the most versatile actors we know. In his day, Depp was one of the most desirable actors in Hollywood. He enjoyed the recognition of fanfare that came with it. However, lately fans were concerned about his welfare. After he released his pictures online, internet users were dismayed at his weight loss transformation. While some said he might have been ill, others said it was stress. Within a short time, he had lost 35 pounds, and his teeth were beginning to lose their glow. His hair and cheeks don't seem as prominent as they once did. Ironically, Depp is unbothered by all the talk surrounding his appearance and hasn't stopped making public appearances. Maybe the saying "we lose our cool in middle age" is correct after all. Number 1. Lindsay Lohan. Lindsay Lohan has a tragic story to tell. There was a time when Lindsay Lohan was loved by everyone and was considered one of the most promising actresses. With her role in Mean Girls, she took the world by storm. The New York Times reports that at one point she was even America's favorite trouble teen. Lindsay started acting at age 3, and her acting portfolio helped her land the famous role in the movie Parent Trap. As her celebrity status grew, Lindsay Lohan started spending more time at New York nightclubs, and stories about her struggles started coming up in newspapers pretty often. In 2007, she was arrested twice, and both times she was in possession of drugs. She was sent to rehab to get better, but things didn't really work out. In 2010, she spent 13 days in jail after violating probation and missing 7 alcohol education classes. Lindsay has gotten better since then and has been trying to flip her life around, but her glory days are behind her. Who was your favorite celebrity from this list, and who do you think aged the worst? Let us know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.